everybody, Haley here. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. I just had a little mini Ulta haul and I wanted to share and also try on what I got. Now if I sound a little bit sick, I am. I either have a super bad allergies or a slight cold. But anyways, the reason that I went to Ulta is because I'm actually going on my honeymoon in Hawaii. I am leaving tomorrow, so I wanted to get some things that I could bring with me. So I wanted to get some things that I could bring with me to Hawaii, and there was a specific reason that I was looking for each of them. So I'll go into detail as to what that is. I'll tell you about the products, and then I will try them for you. So the first thing I'm not actually going to try on, and it's because it's a makeup removing wipe, and I got these Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleansing Cloths. Now, I have been on a journey with makeup removing wipes. I started with the Neutrogena, of course, because that's the popular thing, but I didn't like how it left my skin feeling slimy, so I tried 3 or 4 different brands, and then I stopped on these ones, and then I stopped using these ones for a while and went back to the Neutrogena, but I'm going back to these right now. And the reason I'm switching back to these from Neutrogena is because, once again, I don't like how the Neutrogena ones makes my skin feel really slimy afterwards. Even after I take my makeup off, it's just this disgusting feeling on my skin. And also, I don't know if it's just the Neutrogena wipes that I have, but I have the no scent ones for like sensitive skin, but they're really rough. Like, it hurts taking my makeup off. It's not a soft wipe at all. These are super soft. It does not leave me feeling slimy. There's no scent to them anyways, and which is also amazing, this one has like a little, something that actually closes. I noticed with almost every other makeup brand wipe that the little sticker thing, after time, it just starts to curl off and it doesn't stick anymore. Your wipes get dried out. These ones are really, really, really good. I also feel like you can cleanse your skin with these as well. Not necessarily just take off your makeup, but actually like wash your skin. I remember when I was in a hurry sometimes in the morning, instead of washing my face, I would just use one of these, and it was totally fine. So I really, really, really like this. It's a pack of 25 for about, I think it is actually more expensive than the Neutrogena ones, but I honestly feel that these are better. The second thing that I got is a butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I was just in need of a new bronzer. I'm hoping that in Hawaii I'll get naturally bronzed, so I won't need it, but I decided to get a butter bronzer because I have actually never tried these. Shocking, I know, but this one is the light bronzer, and as you all know, if you've ever tried a butter bronzer, that just smells so good. Like, it smells like I'm already in Hawaii. But the super weird thing about it is this applicator, it's like a sponge in the shape of a brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this on one side with the sponge and then the other side with a Glow Buki brush from Eco Tools. And like, I tried this already and it's just so weird to me. Like, I don't know how this is supposed to... because it's super flimsy too, so it's like, I don't understand. I really don't. So there's one side. Now I'm going to go in with this Glow Buki. So I've been actually wearing this a lot lately just because I'm so white. Guys, I don't know what is going on with my skin lately. It's been so bad for the past like month. It's terrible. Okay, so this one to me doesn't really give me that much of anything, but it's just a little something. I love the smell of it, and I can definitely see why these are as popular as they are. Right, the third thing I got from Ulta is this Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade Nude. And I actually have one in the shade Mauve that I love, but I actually feel it's a little too natural looking, like you really can barely see it's there. So this one is just a nice nudish pink, but it does have a sheen to it, and I'm hoping it catches on camera. But I really, really like the Maybelline Fit Me blushes. I think for the price, the quality is really, really nice. And this one takes a while to build up as well, but I feel like it builds up better than the mauve shade that I have. And it also has a little shine to it too, which is always nice on your cheeks. And finally, the main reason I went to Ulta is because I wanted to find a super small either eyeshadow quad or palette. I was really aiming for a little quad, so I didn't have to take any of my giant eyeshadow palettes with me. I have the Morphe, I have the Too Faced, I have a few other just random drugstore ones, but they are all so big and heavy that I didn't want to take that in my suitcase with me. So I was on the hunt actually for a little quad, and surprisingly in all of Ulta I could not find one that I was looking for. I found a few, but they were in like super weird neon shades that I did not want. So I didn't get a quad, but I did get a super small palette, and I ended up with the Double Entendre by ColourPop. So I have actually, once again, surprisingly not tried any ColourPop eyeshadow. I was looking for one with one like a champagne shimmer and then some brown mattes and some brown shimmers, and I could not find it. I could not find a quad that had those. Like, I don't understand. So I was looking through the ColourPop ones and I found this, and this pretty much has exactly what I was looking for. So I was looking for one shade like this, one shade like this, and one like this. This one has shimmer in it. It's not necessarily the color of shimmer that I want. It's actually a goldish green shimmer, but hey, I'm going to work with it. And then I'm going to apply them on my eyes. And then I'll use one of the Cetaphil makeup wipes to take it off. What I'm going to swatch is this one, Flasher. Okay, Flasher. It's just a nude. This would be fantastic to just set your eyes with. The second one is Hot Bod. This looks like it's going to be super pretty. Oh snap, look at that. I like. Okay, then we have Uninhibited. And this is the brown that I was looking for, but I'm afraid it's going to have, like, it has a shimmer to it, and I'm wondering if you can see it on camera. It's kind of a goldish green shimmer. And then this is the shade that I was really searching for, and it's called Locked and Loaded, and it's just, I know that you can barely see it, but that's exactly what I wanted. I just wanted a little bit of a shine. Okay, so I just pulled out the Cetaphil wipes, and I also wanted to show you how big my liking. This next one, Hard, is going to be too orange for my liking. Oh, yeah. See, I don't like the orange tone. So many people do, but I really don't. Then there is this next one, which is a red. I'm kind of okay with reds. It's called Extracurricular, but this one's pretty good because it has a brownish undertone to it. And finally, in this row, it's like a, whoa. Oh, I didn't even dig my nail into it. Ew. Well, I don't like that, but I mean, the color is like, it looks like a penny. That is a straight up penny. So I feel like I'm reading these backwards. Maybe I am. Naked. But I feel like the first one would be naked because it's closest to a skin tone. One of the ones that I was looking for, it's very similar to this, but just a little, no, not this one. This one is very similar to this one, but has a little more gold, and I think it's called Teddy Bear. Oh, I'm so confused. So confused. Oh, that actually might be more of what I was looking for originally. They're so similar, it's hard to tell though. Okay, then we have this one, which will be my transition shade most likely. This one could be two though. Okay, and finally, super dark matte brown. And there are all of our colors in the ColourPop Double Entendre palette. So I'm actually going to go ahead and apply some of these right now. Okay. going to go in with a NYX eyeshadow base, and I have mixed feelings about this eyeshadow base. It's definitely not as good as, you know, the Urban Decay or the Paint Pot or anything like that, but I mean, it does make a difference, just not as much. So I use this, you know, for days where I want my eyeshadow to last, but not necessarily as long. And this one, does this even have a color? The color is literally called Skin Tone. Okay. Alright, I am going to go into this nudish shade right here. I believe it's called Flasher. That kicked up a lot of dust. I don't know if anybody saw that. But I'm just going to go ahead and put this all over my eyelid, because I actually never used to believe in doing this. Like putting just a skin tone eyeshadow just to lock in your eyeshadow primer, but I started doing it and I do notice it actually makes a difference. Like I used to think it was the biggest bunch of baloney. What I want to do, I'm going to try something really crazy. Now this is not what I would do on an everyday basis whatsoever, but I'm just going to do it. Like I said, we're just doing this for fun. So I am going to take this shade down here, Send Noodles, as a transition shade, and I'm going to buff this in the crease. And this is actually going to be a way heavy eye look for me. I normally would not do anything this crazy. Like, I'm a very natural makeup kind of person. I love doing it crazy, but like, who has time for that every day? I don't, especially with my job. I don't get a chance to sit there and look in the mirror and reapply. I don't have time for that. Okay. So I put that in. So I put that in my crease, and now I'm going to go in with this red shade, Extracurricular, and I'm going in with a super, super tiny fluffy brush. This is just one from e.l.f. and it's called a blending eyeshadow brush, because my eyes are super small. So I'm going to darken up the crease with this reddish color right here. I barely got anything on and it's already showing up so well. I'm going to try to blend these two together. I see it's getting stuck, like I see a patch. So sometimes your fingers work so much better than a brush. These are actually way more chalky than I imagined them to be. But they do have really, really good pigment, so I guess you gotta choose your battles sometimes, right? I can hear my dog outside the door. Okay, this was not the brush I was hoping for, but it's the one that I found. It's from Eco Tools. It's just a super small shader. And I'm going to take this coppery color. Literally, it looks like a crushed and ground up penny. And I've been digging small shader brushes because you can just, it's way more precise. Way too orange, this look. Way too orange for me. I might have to do a brown somewhere in here. Okay, I'm gonna go back into this brush, back into the reddish shade, and just go over have a humidifier on this whole time, and I totally just realized you're probably gonna be able to hear it because it's sitting right next to the camera. That's so awkward. I'm just trying to feel better. I have Hawaii to go to. This looks so bad, you guys. Do I even want to post this? It looks so bad. I thought I was trying to be adventurous. Okay, now I'm taking this angled detailer brush from L'Amour. I got these on Amazon and I really like them. I'm dipping into the matte brown shade and I'm going to use it as a liner. Because I feel some brown is needed in here to break up all this orange. I don't know how I feel. I actually don't really like it, but at this point, what are you gonna do? Under the lash line as well. Not all the way, just about like halfway. Darken this side up. Okay. And finally, the last thing I bought was a new waterproof mascara. I'm gonna be in Hawaii, I'm gonna be in the water, we're doing a lot of water activities, so, but I don't want to look completely dead either. So I was thinking of some waterproof mascara, and this is not the one I was looking for. I was looking for the matte black lash sensational, but Ulta was going to apply this right now because I don't want to take it off. And yes, that is just being lazy, but waterproof mascara is super hard to get off, so I don't want to do that right now, but I did want to show you that I got it. So with that being said, those are the few things that I got in hopes of taking them with me to Hawaii. I will be. Don't judge me based on this bad eyeshadow. It just doesn't go with my skin tone. So anyways, I will give you guys an update on my Hawaii trip because I'm super excited. I'll let you know how all these products fared out during my trip, how they worked in the water, and the humidity, and the sun, and I hope you guys have an awesome time.